Good morning, guys. Happy weekend. It is actually Sunday today, and I'm going to be taking you guys through our day, showing you the fun and functional things we do to create balance that sticks in our family. Hey guys, Sarah here from Work Life Glue, back for another weekly prep. I like to take you guys along on our weekends, most weekends, to just show you the fun and functional things we do as a family of 5. I am a teacher turned nanny turned daycare provider turned online entrepreneur, and my husband is a chef. We have 3 little girls, ages 5, 3, and now a newborn baby, all girls, and I like to take you guys along on our weekend. Now normally I film Saturday and Sunday. I didn't film. I started filming yesterday and it quickly became like a parenting day from HE double hockey sticks, and it would have just been me like crying. So I decided not gonna film, I'm gonna focus on parenting, which I still focus on parenting when I film. You guys don't see a whole lot of our day, but let's just say the 3 age is very hard for us right now. Just a lot. So focusing on that, and today I'm starting the day with a better attitude. Like, don't have to say no to everything, just let it go, let the emotions happen. You don't have to fight them. It's just really hard for me as a type A person, and an introvert and a sensitive one at that, like hearing crying and things, you know, it's just hard. I'm just gonna say that. And the transition with the new baby has been hard for our middle child. So she's doing great. It's just she hit 3 and now it's been like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I ended up just not filming because it was just chaotic. So today we don't have a whole lot planned. Santa's off today, which is really nice. I don't know, just getting some stuff done around the house. My dad's gonna come and help San with some yard work for winterizing. That'll be really helpful. I'm really grateful for that. So I think the girls have about 30 more minutes of TV time. I just fed the baby and got ready, and I'm gonna just go strip their beds and get their bedding ready to go in the wash, and probably pick out their clothes for the week.
So this week's cookie release is called the Frankenstein. It is a green colored cookie with Halloween M&Ms. There's Witch's Brew Kit Kats, which has like a marshmallow cream and it's green. There's Snickers and Reese's Cups inside, and it looks really good. This is gonna get packaged up, labeled, the works, and people will be picking up today. Normally I do a Saturday pickup, but I was just so busy yesterday and just didn't have time. So today's the day. I'm gonna get this done and then help make breakfast.
I did want to share, I am doing the trial version of the app Noom, N-O-O-M, not sponsored in any way, I paid for it myself. Well, I'm doing the trial right now. And it's a weight loss app, or, you know, weight loss or dieting goal app. I don't know what they would call it, but I tried Weight Watchers in the past, and I did like Weight Watchers. I just wanted to try this out because I've seen so many ads for it. It does a lot more of the psychology of eating and food and that kind of thing. So I'm just on day 2, but excited to try it out. I think it's helps hold me accountable. Celia's bed before, Celia's bed after, Bryony's bed before, Bryony's bed after. I got all of Bryony's outfits picked out. Can you tell what kind of clothes she likes to wear? And then I got all of Celia's picked out as well. I got all their clothes put in their little sorter. I love starting the week off like this, so that at least that's done. So when I was having my hard day yesterday, I decided to structure our day a little more, because I just feel that when our girls have too much unstructured, open-ended time, they fight, they get in, well, like our 3-year-old gets into everything, lots of meltdowns happen. So I'm not doing like a minute by minute plan, but just kind of like a rhythm. So I already did pretty much all this stuff. Then we're gonna have breakfast, and then I'm gonna read them some stories. We'll do some table activities. Then they'll have some open play. where hopefully I can get a little bit done, but maybe not, we'll see. And then Sam's gonna work with my dad. Then they can watch a little TV while I make lunch, and then nap time. And then, you know, the afternoon and whatnot, we might do a crazy craft either this morning or in the afternoon. I just wanted to plan a little bit more because just too much open, like hours and hours of like, okay, go play. It just does not go well for us right now. I know they will get there. Celia does really well, but Bryony is still at that age where she needs a little more structure of like, okay, we're going to be in this room right now, or what activities do you want to do, and give her some choices, but the unstructured time is just too much. On Sunday, we're going to start doing you pick your own breakfast and lunch.
And I got the rest of the pie after, what's that called? Breakfast.
So Bryony picked French toast sticks, Celia picked a bagel, and I'm doing an egg cheese sandwich, which will be like my little bit of a treat.
Ew.
Not you, on the weekends. So the girls decided they didn't want to do story time right now. They just want to play, so we've been doing that. I have decided in Bryony's room, we're gonna move this rocking chair out and either put it in our room for now or down in the basement for now. It's gonna come back in here when Gwenny comes in here. But we don't use it with Bryony anymore. When we read to her, we read in her bed. And she's been using it to climb up onto the dresser, which makes me very nervous. And also it just doesn't need to be in here. And I want to put our tent in here to give her a little calming area because we need it right now. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I set it up. She's been looking at her books and she wants her blankies and pillows in there. So hopefully this will help when she's getting too out of control. We had to take all the books off of here because she was throwing them off and sliding them under her door when she's supposed to be sleeping. So hopefully we can have some books in here. We are doing this Paw Patrol. I don't know, where do you think you go? She's getting really good at these.
Yeah.
Nice. Gwenny's laying on her little Love Every play mat. I have a link to it below. I talked about it in our most recent baby products video. We've been absolutely loving this thing. Bridie's doing Play-Doh with little animals. Celia's gonna be coloring. And little Miss Gwenny's smiling at me. Are you smiling? Hi. Hi, Peanut. Yeah. Sweet. Hi, cutie. Got this dry erase out. Celia wants to practice her letters and numbers and everything. She's getting really good at that.
So normally I would have smoked this brisket, but it's only 2 pounds and that would have been like just a waste of my time and charcoal, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is I have about 2 cups of beef broth on the bottom. I season it with this stuff I absolutely love. You can get it at hardcorecarnivore.com. It is a charcoal-based rub. The charcoal gives it like this really smoky, complex flavor. There's other spices in there too, but I absolutely love this brand. Go check it out. It's amazing. So that's gonna cook for 8 hours on low, and we're gonna have that tonight with some dinner.
Reality is I'm just not gonna really get much done this morning. Sam's outside with my dad, getting all the winterizing stuff done. Bryony wanted to do sensory bin, so she's doing that. Just been a morning again. Just trying to remind myself it's just a phase, I hope. But it's hard, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the girls are now doing the bean sensory bin. They're making cupcakes and they have their Barbies in here making a bean pit for their Barbies. I'm just gonna let them kind of do their thing as long as they're not getting too carried away. And what I'm gonna do, got my laptop here. Celia has a homework assignment. It's not due for another like week, but I want to work on it. So she has to make a vest. They gave her a paper vest and she has to fill it with stuff that start with R. So we already went through a catalog or like a few magazines a few days ago and cut out stuff like things that are red and things that start with R, like roses. But then we had a really hard time, so we came up with a couple lists. This one she wrote. And then just now we came up with a list of other things that start with R. So I'm just going to go on the computer since she obviously doesn't know how to do that yet. And find pictures of all these things and print them out so that she has more stuff to put on her vest. And they're going to have like an ABC parade wearing their vest, which will be really cute. I let the girls kind of pick what they wanted for breakfast or for lunch. Celia wanted homemade Lunchables. Brandy wanted hot dogs, so I just gave her hot dogs with some crackers, and they have some carrots and hummus and strawberries. I've been liking having a really big salad because I've been so hungry from breastfeeding, and I haven't eaten since breakfast. So I just have like a big thing of salad mix, which is really low calorie, and then a tiny bit of shredded cheese, a tiny bit of ranch, and then for this one we had some leftover of this chicken and rice casserole that the rice pretty much just turned to mush, so I just heated it up and like mixed it with all this, so a little more hearty, delicious, and has a lot of nutrients overall and pretty low calorie. Stan and my dad finished a while ago. Stan still has some extra stuff to finish, like putting some of our outdoor stuff in the garage and things like that, but we're gonna take a break. We just had lunch, or did you have lunch? Kinda.
Pre-lunch lunch.
Stan had a pre-lunch lunch, and we laid the little ones down. Celia's working on her homework right now of her little vest thing, and Stan and I are gonna go over our plan for the week. We didn't do that last week because he worked Sunday, and it ended up just being, it was fine, but it was, I was kind of confused about what was going on when, but so we're definitely gonna do that this week so that we remember what we each have going on. Another O. So something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, like a month or so, is go through the whole house and do a whole declutter again, because I can already see a lot of stuff that we haven't been using, that we don't need in our house. And our basement middle room, where stuff has just been sitting that needs to get donated again, is like really bothering me, and I want to get that room just done because our basement had flooded back in like March, and the ceiling tiles still need to be replaced. We have them, but we just need to put them up, and there's just a lot of random stuff in there, but I don't want to like go and donate the stuff and fill up the van with it until I've gone through the whole house again. So the problem is finding the time to do that. Gwen still isn't sleeping great during naps. She was for a while, but now she's still like will wake up, spit out her binky, and start crying, so I'm like running back up and down, and quite honestly I'm just tired a lot of the time. So I think instead of doing a whole declutter, maybe over the next few weekends I'll just try to declutter one space, and then by like in a month from now the whole house will be done. So I think I'm gonna start in the playroom and the laundry room and start there, as, or maybe just that whole level, and see how far I can get before I get interrupted or get too tired. Like I said, state of our middle room down here is pretty crazy, and I'm so sick of that shower curtain. I need to put a fixed shower curtain rod, because this one falls down all the time. We've had a few different shower curtain rods and they always fall down. I don't know what it is. I think because it's right under the kitchen, and the girls will be like jumping or something and it'll fall down. So I'm gonna start in here. I already know that these are gonna get donated because I don't use them, and there's no point in keeping stuff I'm not using. Okay, honestly, I just went through everything in here. I was like looking around. I'm like, okay, actually there's not a whole lot to donate. I just feel like there's so much stuff in here, and there's really not, but it's just, I don't know, like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna rotate out some toys. That might help me feel a little bit better, and see how I feel. I mean, it's just too much visual clutter. I don't really know. I know this area gets really cluttered just because it's like where we drop everything when we come in, and there's bags and there's shoes that don't always get put away, and Sam brought these weights in for me, and just stuff, you know. I'm just sick of looking at stuff. Before I rotate toys though, I'm gonna look through every bin here and see if there's anything to get rid of in our toy rotation. I think I'm gonna get rid of my Mega Blocks because my girls don't really play with them. The boys in daycare did, but the girls don't really. We have so many other kinds of blocks. It just doesn't seem worth keeping. am actually going to donate this clothes rack because I have a little secret project I'm gonna work on for Christmas for the girls, and we keep all of their dress-up clothes upstairs. I don't want to keep them in 2 different places, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, I just kind of rearranged a little bit in here, so move the curriculum card over here just because I don't want them going in this cabinet anyway, and it can move around, so it's not a big deal. Have our preschool table, and then I switched out the magnets, cleared off this little table that they use for play cooking. I rotated out, Bryony had her ice cream set, I rotated out for cookies, because she was using the magnets as cookies, the princess ones, so now she has actual cookies she can do. And then over here, pretty minimal, we just have, this is like doctor stuff and phones, baby stuff, baby dolls, animals for the barn. We've got our cash register, this bus they like to play with. I brought in our little stacker. Up here, we have a little globe, and then this is our sensory bins that, I'm gonna see if Bryony tries to pull them down or not, but it's nice that I can just pull them down when they want to do them, and then I'll try to switch them out every once in a while. Since I don't need really big sensory bins anymore, we can just do smaller ones. Celia had these, she was playing like Office, so I'm just gonna keep those there in case she wants to play again. Then up there we've got all our paper and stuff I can pull down. I brought out our little parking ramp with the cars and the roads, so they can pull those down if they want, or just play with the cars and that up there. Still have the crazy cat, didn't declutter him. I moved this table here under the window so they can sit and like look out the window while they're working here, because I found they weren't really using that table pushed up back here. So we'll try that and see how it goes. And then we still have the magnets out because they love those. I brought the books down. They were up there, and I just brought them down here and put the little chair there. And then this dollhouse they do not play with very often, so I'm giving it one last chance. I brought it down because it was up over there, and we'll see if it gets played with much. If not, I will donate it because we have other dollhouses in this house. So that's the plan for that. Over here, of course, I just vacuumed this yesterday, and leaves are getting tracked in and stuff. I just kind of decluttered, not decluttered, just like put everything back where it belongs. I'm trying to get us to hang our bags up so they're not all just sitting there, but good enough. So I would love to like go through these cabinets and declutter, and over here, and a couple different closets over here in the, got this closet and that closet. But honestly, I need no kids here to focus, like not even Gwen. It's so hard for me to do like deep decluttering when a baby starts crying and stuff. It's probably gonna be a while till that happens, unless San is home and no other kids are home except Gwen, or if San's home and they will actually leave me alone, which is rare. So we'll see. Let me know if you guys have the same thing. Like I just can't focus to do really deep organizing and cleaning if I'm being pulled away all the time. It just really ruins my focus and makes me upset, so it's just not even worth it. I'll wait a few months until I actually can do it. And look at that. That's what I like to see. You haven't seen those in a while, have you? So Bryony is up now. It is 2:40. She and Celia are watching Kindles. They are playing games. Celia's doing that Teach Your Monster to Read game, which I learned about from a friend. And it's been really great for her. She loves learning to read, so that's been a great thing. So when she does have screen time, at least she's learning. So I went on kind of a little reorganizing spree. I took this out of Celia's room. I'll show you why, but she never really looks at the books I have in her room. She always brings books up from down here anyway for like bedtime and stuff. And so I just kind of reorganized this, so it's just some special books that we love. These are all our anthologies of like 5-minute stories. more anthologies. These are all our like seek and find books and like just ones that they can look at. And then I have our Usborne like peek inside and very first questions, like all their lift the flap ones. We love those. And then this will be what I rotate out, just some random books to go, I don't know, just random books basically, because over here we have all of our like Halloween fall books and then our library books. So lots of books up here. And then the only toys they have up here are scarves. I have some baby toys, our scarves, some baby toys, and then stuffed animals to play in here. And so I brought down our generation, and they're laying under the bassinet. We were doing Barbies down here and stuff, but it was just getting too chaotic. So I'm really trying to get them to stay up in Celia's room, which will also be Bryony's room soon, to play Barbie. So I brought them all back up here and put them where they go. Celia helped me. All the LOLs now are here because they just love to play with that here. And I want to get them to play it up here and not bring it all over the house. Does anybody else struggle with this? I think, especially having a multi-level house, I wish we had a playroom off of the living room. That would be amazing, because then all the toys would just go in there, all of them. But we don't, and I don't want them all in the living room because it just gets overwhelming. Our living room, you know, is also like an office space, and it just gets too cluttered too fast. So I don't mind them like bringing down a few toys for the day and then putting them away at the end of the day, but I just don't want like bins and bins and bins of toys. So we have the playroom that's down a level, which they will play in if we all go down there, but they don't often play in there by themselves. So that leaves their bedrooms, which are more accessible to the downstairs. Like I can still hear them and see them a lot better from the main level, but it's just kind of tough having 4 levels. Like I'm not gonna complain, I love having a multi-level house, but it's just hard because we just have like toys on different levels. And then I put this in here. This is also one I may donate. So do we really need 3 dollhouses? This was in Bryony's room, but she wasn't playing with it in there, so I brought it downstairs. But then all the Barbies migrated downstairs, so I put this in Celia's room along with the princesses that Bryony got for her birthday, and that way they can have like neighbors. I don't know, we'll see. If it doesn't end up getting played with, then it's gonna go away, I think. And then yeah, then Bryony just has her little calm down zone with her books, and that's it. I just read to the girls while they were having snack. We were just about to go for a walk, and then they saw the roads and stuff and started playing with that. And I'm like, do you want to play or go for a walk? And they're like, play. So I'm like, okay, you guys play for a little bit. I'm gonna empty the dishwasher. San is really tired, but he's hanging out with Gwenny right now, who's also really tired. So I don't know, it's hard to hold her and not fall asleep. We are in our winter gear for the first time this year.
Hello, 0 subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
The canopy's down. We still need to cover all our furniture. And I need to take care of this probably next weekend.
Mommy, you flowers are forever.
Well, we'll plant more next year. And Santa, my dad, ripped out the flower bed, so it's ready for the winter. One of our last fall walks, probably. Crunching all the leaves. Dinner is served. Kitchen is tidy, just have some dishes drying there. Dining room is tidy. I haven't been doing strews lately just because the mornings have been kind of crazy. San is laying Gwenny down, if you can hear him shushing. And then I just tidied the living room, just letting Celia leave her dolls there, no big deal. We gave each girl a bath. They wanted to take a bath separately, and then they ended up wanting to share at the last minute. So gave them a bath, laid them down. Gwen was super fussy tonight. That's why you didn't see much. And that Windy product though, I've talked about it before, but the Windy by Frida Baby, I wish I had tried it before I made the favorite baby products video, because that definitely would have been like #1 product on there, because she was so backed up and really fussy. And let's just say that Windy by Frida Baby got her unbacked up. Let's just say it was amazing. So one thing I usually do, I just bring my stuff down to the office, my journal, my planners, and that kind of thing, and my laptop I need to grab, so that at the beginning the next morning when I get up at 4, I can head down to the basement and I don't have to carry a ton of stuff, because the cat is always under my feet. If you didn't see my day in the life on like a weekday day in the life video, I'll link it below. You can see the cat under my feet, but I show you like what a whole day is like and why I get up at 4, that kind of thing. So make sure you check out that if you haven't already. But it was a hard weekend. I'm glad I got some decluttering done today. I feel like there's a lot more to declutter than there probably is. I know my closet has a lot to declutter, but I can just go through the house a little bit and see different things that I can get rid of, because I just love the feeling of getting rid of those things that we just don't need or want or use anymore. So I plan to do a little bit of that each week if I have the inspiration, motivation, energy, and time. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you can see more content and see what my secret project is that I've been working on. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.